Melissa Lee.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I rise to take a short call on this Keep Kiwibank bill second reading, sir, and obviously I, as member of the National Caucus, I oppose this bill. The Keep Kiwibank bill, sir, even the title seems a little bit redundant to me, although I wasn't part of the select committee that actually looked at this bill, but you know, the government has committed to retaining 100% ownership of Kiwibank, and to actually debate this in this chamber seems a little redundant. But before I actually go on to the bill, I just want to sort of address some of the comments that the member who just took her seat, Julianne Genter, actually mentioned about wanting to sell off. I just recently, actually last week, was part of a Māori business delegation that went to Korea and Japan to actually look at businesses and look at the markets over there so that Māori businesses could potentially look for bigger markets overseas. And some of them were even looking for business partnerships. They were looking for investors. And sometimes when you are actually running a business and they're wanting to expand, to grow their markets, having investors can actually build their businesses so that they can take their products and their business to bigger markets. And actually, if that member can't see the benefit of that, I just don't know what we can actually help her with. Sir, this is currently a proposal for New Zealand Post, the fact that we are going to keep 100% ownership of Kiwibank. To sell part, Kiwibank, we will sell part of the Kiwibank to ACC and to the New Zealand Super Fund. And this will see Kiwibank remain 100% government-owned. Although, Kiwibank would not be owned by, New Zealand Post 100%, it will be wholly government-owned. The proposal will give Kiwibank access to extra sources of capital for future growth and broaden its exposure to commercial expertise, sir. The bill, as it's currently written, actually currently drafted, would prevent this transaction from happening. And New Zealand Post proposal includes a right of refusal to ensure that should ACC and Superfund, if they ever wanted to actually sell part of their Kiwibank ownership, then they will have to give their first right of refusal to the government. And so to me, this legislation, this bill is actually redundant and unneeded. So I oppose this bill.
A point of order, Jamie Lee Ross.
Mr. Speaker, I seek leave for the House to rise at the conclusion of members' order day number 4, the Overseas Investment Protection of New Zealand Home Buyers Amendment Bill, or 10 p.m, whichever's earlier.
Is there any objection to that? There appears to be none. Richard Prosser.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.